Hey guys, first fan of the night. And also last fan of the night. So this is another Casablanca Columbia 500. This hub mount Casablancas are my favorite Casablancas. I would love to find a hub mount Zephyr. I'd love to find a hub mount Victorian with a K63 in it. Um, I have found now this is my second Columbia with a K63 in it. They say they only made 500. We know that's a lie because what they would do is they would make 500, then they would change something and then make another 500. But if the serial number can be believed, this is number 491 out of 500. And it was signed by Salvador Velasco, January 10th, 1978. So it's interesting. Both of the ones I have that have K63s are signed. And this is a 48-inch fan, which is absurd, on that giant motor housing. I don't know why they did that. And it has oak blades, which is the first time I've seen that. I believe these are the original light bulbs that it came with. They're sign bulbs, which is pretty cool. I know Rick's going to love that. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't tested it fully yet, but I'm pretty sure, just like the other one, it's got the weak K63. I was really hoping I'd find one with a strong K63. I always say I'm going to do a transplant, but I've never gotten around to it. So, check it out. I do like the individual light switches. That's pretty freaking cool. Because there's no pull chain for the light. No vibration isolation either, so it's a little hummy. Okay. Inch it up on the draws 1 amp. And what's rattling? It wasn't rattling before. Interesting, I can't tell what's rattling. Maybe it's the canopy. Alexa, 850 divided by 4.
850 divided by 4 is 212.5.
That's faster than 200 at least. I'm a little curious about what the rattling is. It wasn't doing that before. But I didn't have the light on it when I did an initial test. Never hurt to put a little bit of lubrication in there. I don't think that's the cause, but that certainly can never hurt. Alexa, what is 492 times 12.57?
492 times 12.57 is 6,184.44.
Okay, so that is spinner motor hunter category, which is crazy for a K63 fan, but I could pitch the blades a little steeper. I tried to match it where they were pitched in the original install because there were marks. But unlike Adapter, these are there's no you can put them in there anyways. I could reverse pitch them if I wanted to. I would love to get a reversible K63 that's high powered and then reverse pitch them and have a reverse pitch. Didn't have to do anything to the motor, so it's clearly lightly used, because normally K63s have bearing noise, and this doesn't have any. I think my other one was signed by Ephraim Velasco. Wonder, I'm assuming they're related. Okay, I think it's gonna start maybe 2 or 3. That's 2. That's 3. I think it's gonna keep going. Maybe not. Might be a little stiff spot there. 4. I just noticed this has the different arms too. This has the Victorian arms instead of the Columbia arms. I mean, technically they're not either one. These are R&M arms, and the other one are Peerless, I think. But yeah, this has the arms that would normally be found on a Victorian. It's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. It's still rattling. 16. 17. 18. I can't remember what high was. Okay, so 18 is over. I think it is just the stationary shaft is just a little loose. It doesn't seem loose, but it's... Yep. Okay, well let's do 0 to high. K63 would normally have big inrush, but you never know what's going to happen with this one. This one's interesting. No. Small inrush. Yeah, I've thought of a few different places where I could hang this if I wanted to do some fan swaps, but I'd need to take care of that rattling. Alexa, garage off. Well, there's a good Rick test for you. Yeah, I have paid a lot of money for every Columbia that I've had. This one is no exception. So they're a very high tier fan for me, even with the gear drive, but especially with the real motor. I've paid anywhere from, I think the least that I paid was like $250 and the most that I paid was like $500. I could be remembering wrong. So yeah, high tier fan for me. Like I said, I'd like to hang it somewhere. I mean, the only reason I'm thinking about it is because I already had the other one up for a while, but I kind of like the idea of doing this one with the bumblebee fan, as Neo would call it, with the completely undersized blades. Well, I guess I can say where I'm thinking about putting it, since anybody that's stuck with me this long in the video can give their input. I'm thinking about either over the dining room table instead of the A&G that's there now, or in the foyer instead of the Hunter that's there now. So those are thoughts that are in my head. High tier fan. I'd be very curious to see how high it ranks for the other guys. That's all I have for today. Is it a little smudgy? Let me see if I can clear that up. It seems a little smudgy. Hope the whole video hasn't been smudgy, but better or worse? Hard to tell. Who's to say? Well, stay tuned for this word from our sponsors. Of course, thanks for watching. Continue to buy Pedro's, and of course, buy Fanstick. Thanks for watching.
This video is brought to you by the following sponsors: Sandstick, Lightstick, Taco Burrito Mexico, Sperry, the beverage of fan collectors, The Good Manufacturing Company, 81220 LLC, where our motto is crunch, 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 crunch. RickOrSheep.com, a fun game you can play with your friends. For more information, go to RickOrSheep.com. Power Vacuum, the vacuum with more vacuums. Udong Batteries. When I think of batteries, I think of Udong.
Major funding for this series is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the annual financial support of viewers like you.
Pedro's making Mexican. Pedro's making Mexican.